Shemai everyone, how are you all? I'm back with my first layout from my March Dash Busting kit, and this is the photo I'm going to scrap. This is my little great nephew here, looking really trendy, and these are the papers I've chosen. Even though I said that I probably wouldn't use this side, I would use this side. I'm going for this side. I've gone straight against what I originally set out to do. I'm using this paper, this one, and this one, because to kickstart my creativity, I've given myself a sketch. So this is the sketch I'm going for, but I'm going to layer it all. I'm going to flip it and do it all on the other side. So here it goes. I apologise if you can hear the rain on the skylight out there. Mae hi'n bwrw glaw. It's raining out there quite heavily. So we've got a bit extra sound effects. So I'm going to, I see lots of people doing this and I haven't really tried it. So I'm going to give myself a layer of tissue paper under my photo. On the sketch there are lots and lots of layers. But because I've limited myself to a limited amount of papers, I'm going to sort of try to use the papers more creatively. There we are. Throw that off to the side. So I'm just trimming down with my scissors. Sorry, that's a message. I've just had a new phone today and I can't quite get used to the noise of it. I'll have to put it on silent now. So I'm going to, as I say, I'm going to flip the pattern and I'm going to put it on the other side. I'm just turning off my, let's turn the sound off on that phone. And I'm going to do some banners then from these papers. He's wearing navy, so I've gone for this side of the paper rather than this side of the paper. And I think I'm going to use that as the main banner on the sketch. Sometimes it's nice to work from a sketch for a change. There we are. Now I can never quite create banners as smoothly as others. Look at that, that's shocking. As other scrapbookers. So for the smaller banners, I've got my Stampin' Up punch to use as well. I'm just wondering whether as one of the layers, I'll just trim that down a bit because I could use, to use that just so there's a little bit of a different sort of pattern showing through. So there's my one. Then I'm going to use, I think, a bit of this. And hopefully then this will fit in my triple banner punch, just to make my job a little bit easier. There we go. The other thing I've added to my kit since you've seen it is I went through my scrap papers as well, and anything that I thought would match it I've included. Like I've got some in this navy and there's with a bit of red in it. There we go. So I'm going to use, I don't really want the owl showing on it because I don't think it goes with what I'm doing. I think I'll use another bit of this. If you've seen my the kit that I've made up, you'll see how old some of the papers and embellishments are. So it's quite nice to start making a bit of a dent in them. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put a bit of washi tape at the top. It's another thing that I've got quite a collection of. I'm sure we're all the same with washi tape. I'm just going to run a few pieces across here. I'm just going to use this thinner one then, just across the middle. What I like about this paper is that it looks like there's ink. It's a bit difficult to see because once again it's in the night time, but you can see that there's a bit of grunging being done to it already. So what I'm going to do then, I'm going to start to stick some of these pieces down. Excuse me. There. What I'm going to do, they've got it the other way around on the sketch, but I'm going to layer this, because even though you're using a sketch for your initial inspiration, you haven't got to stick directly to it. I'm going to stick that one there then. So even though this is supposed to be like a journaling piece, I just wanted just an extra layer on my page. And then it's going to be going across there. That's going to go behind it there. And I just need to lift it up so it hides the word there. There we are. Right, let's try and get that a bit straighter on there. There we go. So I wanted to hide the owl, and I also wanted to hide this up here. But what I've also got, just check my little box of like little ephemera pieces. I think I'll add this up here just to hide it slightly. I think it's far more limited, the supplies you can get for boy pages as it is for girls. And I think sometimes then we get in a bit of a rut with the colours, because obviously boys' clothes tend to be similar sorts of colours. Actually, what I think I'll do is put that up here and put this epic down here instead. So I think I'm going to lift that up on foam pads. For some reason I've got my paper trimmer on my lap. There we go. So I've been really good lately. I haven't been buying, I have my scrapbook kit, but I haven't been buying anything else. I haven't been adding to my stash, which is good for me. I don't know whether to put that on. Oh. Sometimes you've got to sort of try things out a little bit before you decide where you're going to put them. I think my title's going to be Fashionista, because when my sister-in-law sent me this photo, she said, look at our little fashionista. So I thought, yeah, I think I'll use that as my title. So I'm going to use one of my handmade scrapbook cluster embellishments, or embellishment clusters I should say, on the right hand side of the photo. There we go. He's not at all shy when it comes to the camera being shown. And I think I'll just use some of these puffy stickers up as well. The other thing I've got to use, so look if there's anything on there. I think I'll use hello there. was going to use, thing is on the navy, that doesn't show up, so I'm going to put that there, I think, and put the little word sticker on it then. I've currently got the word sticker stuck to my finger, so I hope I don't lose it. There we go. And I've got another one that says Beyond Amazing. This little chap was very premature. He gave us all a little bit of a fright, but luckily enough he arrived safe and sound. I'm trying to think now if there's any other embellishments to add on. What I think I'll do then is use some of these chipboard pieces I got, and I love the one that says That Smile. Oh, there we go. Because a nice few colours on there. I'm just wondering, should show up on this sort of area then. What I might do is just put a journaling sort of spot behind it. I wonder if that would fit in there. Yes, this punch from Stampin' Up! I think has been retired now, but I use it all the time. If I put that one on there then, so it works as another layer. There we go. And then I think I'll have to add some glue to it, because these chipboard pieces are not always very keen on sticking. There we are. And also I've just torn the backing off this one. That's the only problem with chipboard pieces. They'll, if you've had them a little bit of time, they'll often come away from the sticky part. Oh, and another one. I think perhaps I'm just a bit heavy-handed with them. There we go. No wonder I end up covered in glue after I'm had a bit of a scrapbooking session. So I haven't looked at any of the new collections from Creativation. I have been steering clear of all the emails that come out to say the new products in store. I'm trying to just stick to my my scrapbook kit, monthly scrapbook kit. So I'm trying not to be tempted. Stick. I like the word phrases. Oh,
take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
For some reason, Alexa thought she'd joined the party without being asked, so I've no idea what's kicked her off. There we go. That smile, and then down here. The E sort of blends into that navy on screen, but actually in real life it does stand out better. Ooh. Sticking to me rather than anything else. And then my title's going to be Our Fashionista down the bottom, and I think is it trying to see which stickers are the best. I think these might stand out. Let's just check I've got the letters. I can spell out what anyway. So and once again I'm going to add, for some reason I've been dismantling the entire bottle here. There we go. And because it's a bit of a ledger paper, it gives me some lines to work on. There we go. And actually, despite these being really old, they're probably the stickiest I've had for a long time. So it does annoy me that when you open your pack of thickers, that they're all collected down the bottom of the pack. Just notice now I've managed to get glue on my photo. Oh. Otherwise I'll be replacing that photo if that doesn't dry out clear. So there we are. I'm just, before I stick it all down, I'm just going to make sure that it fits. That would be just my luck. So I'm just lightly sticking them down just so I can get because there are quite a few letters to fit in. Just what I might do is our fashion model. I think I'll call him that instead, because I've stuck the F down, and that's not me swearing or anything. Actually, these are sticking really well. The first time ever, I think. There we go. And I'm going to add a little bit of that washi down here as well, just to sort of tie it all in. And this one across the top. And I think wondering where that, no, I think I'll leave that off. I think I'm going to call that done. So there we go. So as you can see, I busted one complete piece of paper there and a big section off another piece, because that includes that there. I've used a really old journaling tag behind, a handmade embellishment cluster. Use some very old letters that I've had for a long time, and some of my older papers. I think I might just put down here just a little word sticker. I love you so. You are amazing. There we go. And that's another layout for my niece's birthday album. Because I know sometimes that we are sometimes reluctant to use our older papers, but when you use them on a page, nobody knows that you've had those papers for many years. And now there's my stash, and there's another precious photo scrapbooked. So thank you so much for joining me on this very wet Sunday night. And I shall see you on Tuesday for 10-minute Tuesday, and a free fall Friday. I think it'll be another scrapbooking one on Friday, and I'll make another layout using this stash kit. So enjoy your week. I can't believe where these weeks are going, and I shall see you very soon. Hwyl fawr, take care, bye.